CKAT, North Bay's news sports leader, presents Battalion Hockey.
For the first time since 2009, the Battalion are in the Eastern Conference Finals, and they had to open the series on the road against the best team in the East, in the Oshawa Generals. All the experts predicted a low-scoring series between these two top defensive squads, and they weren't wrong in game number one. The Battalion fired over 50 shots on Daniel Altschuler, while the Generals responded 24 of their own, but Troops goaltender Jake Smith fared well against the pressure. So here we are on Easter Sunday, and the Battalion are 3 wins away from the OHL Finals. The Generals, having to play after a loss for the first time in this postseason, get a huge boost to their lineup as Canadian World Junior Captain Scott Lawton returns after serving a suspension. Can he guide the Generals to a win and even the series, or can Jake Smith put up another superb effort and give the Battalion a commanding 2-0 series lead? We'll find out in the next 60 minutes of hockey. Live from the General Motors Center, it's the North Bay Battalion and the Oshawa Generals in Game 2 of the Rogers OHL Eastern Conference Finals on Country 600 CKAT. Good evening, Battalion fans. I'm Matt Sookram. The Battalion clear it. Goodrow chasing it down the ice in the sub-breeze zone. Goodrow holds it, shoots, scores! Scores! North Bay has won the division! The North Bay Battalion are your 2014 Central Division champions! And now here comes Goodrow on the break. Goodrow right in, scores! Barclay Goodrow, move over Rafi Torres! Barclay Goodrow is now third on the all-time Battalion point-scoring list. Shot by Miller from the point. It's off a skate towards the far side corner. Now Thompson on it, behind the net. Plays it back out to the point to Miller. Miller to the half board to Paul. Paul skates in, shoots, scores! Nick the stick turns the trick. Game 2 is tied at 3. Blue just keeps it in on the far side, and now the Battalion with a partial break. Amadio right in the zone, scores! Hey ho! Amadio! His second goal of the game. 3-1 Battalion lead. And now here's Miller coming down the left wing side. Miller with some room. He gets around the shot, scores! Somebody get me a pint! It's Miller time! This game is tied 2-2 in Game 2.
Brendan Miller, number 22, and I play defense.
The Blue Liner is in his 3rd season in the OHL, and he prepared for it by training with the St. Louis Blues organization this summer.
So I thought that was pretty big, and it's good for my confidence coming into this year. You know, hopefully I can get another camp invite next year.
Miller says he learned a lot from that experience.
I got to play with a few AHL players in Traverse City. It was pretty good, great experience overall. I mean, you get treated like pros, and just the speed of the game there, even though it was just prospects, it was really good, and it was a really good experience.
Miller spent 2 seasons in Brampton with the Troops, and he compared it to North Bay.
It was a lot different than here, but it was a lot of fun. I mean, the crowd, the fans that we did get loved us there, so it wasn't that bad, but it's definitely new up here that people know you and all the new things like that.
Miller says it didn't take long to know he would enjoy playing in North Bay.
I was pretty excited after seeing the Twitter feed from people from North Bay, just so excited to get an OHL team back.